Hello, is it me you're looking for? It's 7 September 2015. Welcome to TOC News Tonight. I'm your host PJ Thum. We have a real heavyweight hitter tonight as our guest. It's Professor Terence Lee of Murdoch University. So, did you have a good weekend? I kind of did. I caught up on my sleep, saw a few friends, and I thought I was breathless with excitement about the whole election until I realized
Air quality ranged from moderate to unhealthy today, with a 24-hour PSI reading of 92 to 106 as at 10 p.m. But conditions could deteriorate if denser haze from Indonesia is blown in.
yes, the haze, our politically correct name for smog. Arriving as it did in the midst of the election season, political parties' representatives spoke on this issue at their rallies this afternoon. My fellow Singaporeans, in SG50, we celebrated our journey from third world to first. 50 years ago, Singaporeans rallied behind Mr. Lee Kuan Yew and his team, who protected our environment by instituting successful policies such as insert names of policies here. If having opposition in Parliament means that we have dirtier air, then I think it's better that we don't have opposition. Lee Kuan Yew SG50 Town Councils, Lee Kuan Yew SG50 Town Councils. Thank you for the question. I think the environment is a very important issue. Let me illustrate the issue with a story. Many years ago, in a small village in Africa, they did not have enough cows. So they decided to slaughter their only goat in order to have strength to find more chickens. But the dog barked, and that led the giraffe to run away. And that's why I think we must all work together. Let the people decide. In 1987, there was a study by the World Economic Forum which found that Singapore had some of the cleanest air in the region. Last year, another study showed that we now had some of the dirtiest. I want my children to grow up in a Singapore which they can be proud of. I want my children to aspire to a cleaner, more beautiful Singapore in which we are all in it together. The SDP has extensive policies on this issue, which you can look up on the web at yoursdp.org. My fellow Singaporeans, my late dad, J.B. Jeyaretnam, founded the Reform Party in 2008 precisely to combat issues like the environment. People of Ang Kyo, how does the Prime Minister sleep at night knowing how our environment is falling apart? I urge you to elect me as your head prefect, your member of parliament, and I will be your champion. Government policies have deprived Singaporeans of their own clean air in their own country. 30 years ago, I put up a policy paper to my minister, Mr. Goh Chok Tong, which would have prevented this problem. But it was ignored. With our environmental strategy, Sing First will work with you to solve this problem. Then it truly will be Majulah Singapura. This is a multifaceted, systemic issue which requires careful study and participation from a wide variety of stakeholders. But it also requires a transformation in our thinking. As the Austrian philosopher Wittgenstein noted, philosophical problems arise when language is forced into a new metaphysical environment. Oi, are you listening to me? Stop staring at my chest. I spoke up once, but once was enough. It was impactful. That's all I need to say.